Alright, it is time for a sequel. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to come back to this series, but being a fan of Monster Girls, I kind of felt to dive into the next part of this saga. If you're confused about the setting and stuff, please defer to the previous video on the series. So without further ado, let's get into the story this time around. Following from last time, Dr. Glenn and his Lamia assistant Safinet, I really suck at pronouncing her name still, are hitting the countryside. At the behest of their teacher, the pair head off to the nearby Harpy village alongside the centaur girl, Tassilia, from last time, alongside her two assistants. Glenn is going off to do checkups, while Tassilia is off to make business deals with the Harpies. Obviously, considering the subject matter of things, there aren't really very simple checkups, as Glenn helps the centaur girls as one of them gets a sprain on the way to the village, investigates a harpy who can't fly, gets attacked by a spider girl, and meets a giant who is sleeping in a nearby mountainside. Yeah, a lot of things happen, but at the same time, not a lot happens. It's weird to explain this feeling. Anyway, this volume is obviously Tassilia's volume, considering the fact that each volume seems to focus in on one main girl while adding in still several more girls. While the last time the story revolved around the various patients Glenn got, as well as his relationship with Safinet, who I'm just going to call Saf or Sapphire because it sounds a lot easier to say, as Glenn cures their various ailments. And this time around it does the same thing, but focusing on Tassilia as she finds herself as a side character in everyone's stories, partially out of her own romantic pursuit of Glenn and partially out of her own business dealings and trying to get the Harpies to agree with her trading company. It leads all of interesting scenarios, such as that aforementioned Harpy who can't fly, as her and Tassilia form a bit of a shonen rivalry, which I didn't expect, honestly. Anyway, like the last volume, the highlights of this one are the character interactions between Glenn and the girls, as well as the Monster Girl fan service. Although more and more Glenn feels like a near stock harem protagonist at times, but I guess that goes with the genre. Honestly, considering the anime's coming up soonish, I wonder how they're going to adapt this, as I don't really see much of a plot forming still. This isn't an action story, and while last volume at least gave us a big action climax, this one just kinda ends up on the cliffhanger, promising more stuff for the next volume, particularly stuff dealing with the giant girl I mentioned a while ago. I feel the story works as a big fantasy girl, monster girl slice of life series. I really lost the words there. But hinting at bigger things feels kind of weird, as I don't feel like anything's going to happen. Oh well, this is still pretty fun and, entertaining if you're into Monster Girls and like more Monster Girl media. And if you're just looking for a fantasy slice of lives, this one works still. Again, this one's also getting an anime. I don't know why I chose all light novels that are getting anime soon as the topic for the last few videos, but I did for some reason. Considering the fact that this is probably going to end up as 12 episodes, it makes me wonder if they're going to just do the first 2 or 3 light novels. Maybe 4, considering how little plot actually happens. But I guess I gotta keep reading to find out if anything's actually going to happen in this plot, besides from Monster Girl's interactions, which are still pretty worthwhile. Also, as a side note, Spider Girl Arahina, I think I pronounced her name right this time, she is now officially Best Girl. I don't know why, but I love the murderous types that plan to kill you. And it works that she's a spider too. Anyway, that's really it. Yeah, this is a short one because there's not really a lot to talk about with Monster Girl Doctor, because again, there isn't much of a plot. At least so far in the series, there's not much of a plot. And if I dive in detail with character interactions, that's literally going to ruin the story outside of the fan service scenes. Which, you kind of need more than fan service to keep a series running, I'm saying. Anyway, that's it. This comes recommended, but tentatively, next time we'll see about not doing a light novel, maybe, potentially, depends on what the schedule looks like. And I will see you guys next time. Links are in the description for various things if you're curious to check it out. Till then, everybody.